weekly oracle card reading for, sorry for that, for the week the 22nd, which starts today, through the 28th. I was trying to turn down my music just a tad. I am live on my Facebook page and YouTube, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm live on both pages. I think so. Again, this is your weekly oracle card reading for the 22nd through the 28th, and I am using the long-winded deck again, Sacred Rebels Oracle. I love this deck by Alana Fairchild. It is very unique. So we're going to see what this week's messages and energies that, and I will be drawing the usual 3 cards. You can choose a card or listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will definitely resonate with you. And I just want to state, guys, that Black Friday sale in my shop starts today through the rest of this month on the ritual and ritual items. No coupon code needed at checkout. It just automatically is discounted. So go check out those unique items I have over there. So let's ring our bell and get started. We're going to see what Rebel Oracle deck wants to bring through. And again, these are big cards, so let me see. I want to get them really short. Guys, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed week, as this is Thanksgiving here in the United States. I don't know what it is somewhere else. I know Canada has already had theirs. I think theirs was in October. But if you're celebrating, have a beautiful and blessed Thanksgiving. Okay, so we've got card number 1. Card number 2. And card number 3. So while you are choosing your card, I am going to grab some water. Again, you can choose a card or you can just listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will link with these cards. Okay, are we ready? So let's see what we've got for card number 1, the heart. It is, what do you feel? This is interesting with its sacred geometry, and it looks like the planet with food. I got a feeling this is what, let's see what it says. 9. What do you feel? That is a unique card. There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Isn't that the truth of what's going on here? Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived and created only by you. Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions on both of you in the long run. The oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance. And you have got a bit stuck in the logic of decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect and to move to guide us. Okay, wait a minute. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we've made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all we need. So, the oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you're in and bringing about healing change, stimulate your creative juices and find a more inspired, energized, enjoyable approach to your life is just to make a choice based on how you feel right now, not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You are at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simple choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures yet yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to creative magic of life, and don't worry about how it will it is all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out the details, and you're not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. I love that. So I was asking you, how do you feel about making this choice or decision? So some of you may be out there facing a decision or a choice or something you're choosing between. It could be people, it could be moving, it could be your career. This could be powerful, life-changing decisions that you find yourself upon at this moment in time, and you may have a lot of people that are in your ear speaking about what kind of changes that you need to make and the choice that you need to take. But what you're seeing here is, you see she's got the apple and the orange. Do I choose the apple or do I choose the orange? She's like juggling up. So you're thinking, contemplating what move you should make here at this time. And Spirit is asking you not to listen. Yeah, you can get other people's opinions. You can hear each side of the story because everybody's got one, but it all ultimately lies down within you on the choice that you need to make for your own self-awareness, to create your own path here and to honor your heart chakra and what you're feeling, to know down deep inside of you is the right choice that you need to make at this time. Don't worry about the outcome. I feel that let spirit guide you. That's what they're saying. Let spirit guide you. Listen to your intuition, your inner knowing, the senses of your body, what is telling you what you need to do next. And it's not complicated. We tend to make it out to be complicated, but it's not. It says go with a decision and listen to your own inner knowing and inner guidance. That is going to be guiding you through that. But let's see what we got for number 2. So that was a great message there. Heaven's, oh, that's a beautiful card. And that is 33. I love those master numbers. So let's see what 33 has to say here. The Sacred Rebel deck. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others to acknowledge how, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. The spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help, and it may be in response, so that all requests, in response to that request, all requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help. While we are busy on getting on with our to-do lists, we don't often stop to think about what our hearts might feel. If we do, an immediate solution is not obvious. We just get on with life, either letting the issue be or taking the more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us. And even when we are not quite so clear, this force actively seeks to assist us in walking our path. That loving sweetness is being offered to you now, or soon will be, in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gifts may be symbolic. Your spiritual gift may be symbolic. It may be something that seems ordinary but holds a lot of meaning to you. It might be an object that catches your eye and mesmerizes you. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlying energy that captures you. Something in the appearance, the color, or the shape speaks to you and is perhaps answering an unspoken prayer. This is not the object. It is not the object that is the gift. That is just the wrapping. The actual gift is subtle, yet effective empowerment. It is like a spiritual booster shot that helps you move forward in life with additional zing, extra strength, and greater peace. You will be empowered to accomplish tasks that you may have nearly not quite been able to manage on your own through the bestow of a spiritual gift. This spiritual gift may or may not be recognizable to you. It may be very obvious, an offer, a windfall, a trip, a friendship, a new lover, a remarkable healing in a current situation or relationship. It might be a far more subtle or even more powerful, such as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things differently all of a sudden and perhaps solve a problem that has been plaguing you. It will be bestowed as and when it is needed in the form that will best serve the love in you. The oracle also brings this message: let yourself be helped. Assistance is coming your way, so act on it and say yes. If you have drawn this oracle of collaborative dreaming, then the message is amplified, and we have not drawn any extra cards with this. So this oracle also comes with a message that you are to trust in the things that you feel and say to others without knowing why. It moves them. You might not understand, but through trust, you are allowing yourself not to overthink and censor yourself. As such, you are able to become a vessel through which a spiritual gift can be passed on to others. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Only benefit can come from this. That is an awesome message there. And I love this card, Heaven Sent. So a spiritual gift is coming to you. So, something, Spirit always knows what we need. We may not know what we need consciously, but subconsciously, Spirit always knows. So whether you are aware of the spiritual gift that is bestowed upon you now or is coming, it may be something that you're consciously aware. This could be prayers that you've been, praying about, something you've been asking for, help that you need, healing, whatever it is. But if not, if you haven't been asking for anything in specific or just help with anything, subconsciously, Spirit is bestowing this gift on you because it knows exactly what you need at this time. So you're going to get some help, and it could be in the help of a form of anything, the money you need to pay a bill, food for Thanksgiving this week, food, bills paid, money coming in, getting the job that you want, getting the loan for the house, finding that perfect home, news of a birth, whatever this gift is coming to you. It's coming from your spirit. It's something that you are needing, and Spirit knows exactly what we need. So be grateful and thankful for this blessing that's about to enter your life. So this gift that's coming from your angels, your guide, from God, from the creator of the universe, whatever you want to label it, it's coming. So there is something coming for you, and it's going to bless your life, bless your you. So be grateful and thankful and give thanks. And it may become just in something small and minute that you wouldn't even be thinking this would be a blessing, but there's one coming for you. So that is an awesome message there. So let's see what we got for Against the Grain. So we're going to see. This one is speaking of Against the Grain, and that is number 4. These are great messages. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes and sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel trusted, frustrated, thwarted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not for even appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. The oracle comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, fantasy, through art, literature, meditation, dance, an essential surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or in a bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not force or disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst. And by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always help or another way. This oracle comes with a particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly, spirit calling to the caterpillars, that is you. The price you pay for this gift of individuality is that you must take care of it, guard it, so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you're not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this oracle brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that that is true nature of your being and can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general sense consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, typically colored sheep, to join you in your conjuring better visions of the world. So I love this. This is like a catalyst, and my mom was a catalyst, and you may know people that are catalysts, and you are a catalyst, and you have this going against perception and seeing the world in a different light. And sometimes that agitates others or that catalyzes other people and that triggers them to like think beyond um, own way of thinking and their own perception and their own way of seeing things. And this is not a bad thing. There are a lot of catalysts on this planet, and you are one of those. You think outside the box, you see life in a different way, and you help others see this magic of living out, not inside of a box, and living outside the box, and being truly who you are, and wanting to see a world of change and good and things that are great for the planet and beautiful and blessed for everyone on this planet. So don't stop being yourself. Don't let anybody tell you you're too out there or you're too wild, or I always thought myself of a black sheep of the family, but I'm not a catalyst. I'm an activator. But I'm speaking here to all the catalysts that are listening now. Don't ever stop who you are. Keep creating the world that you want to see. Keep believing in who you truly are, and being your authentic self here. So sometimes this can again, like I say, trigger people and catalyze them, but it's waking up them to their own true nature of who they are, and seeing outside the box, and they're changing their perception and seeing this, and going against that grain. I love it. Just keep being who you are, being true and authentic, especially if you've become a little watered down, and you can't hide who you are. You can't hide the truth. So keep owning your truth, and keep speaking your truth, and keep seeing the truth within you and who you are, and honoring yourself, your sacred self. So I love that message there. So, all right, guys, with that, I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.